Hello, and in this video we're going to be using Onshape to create these initial cubes like we see here. We're going to be, in this case, we're going to be making a WC initial cube. So you can kind of see what it should look like. In Onshape already, I have a part started. We'll start by just making a cube, and then we'll do some subtractive methods to create our initial cube. So I'm just going to start a sketch. I'm going to put it on the front, and I'm just going to make a cube. So I'm just going to start with a square. So I'm going to click. I'm going to make this one 1.5 by 1.5 inches. And then to make it a cube, I'm just going to extrude that out. So I'll change my view. And you can watch this where you extrude it out a distance of 1.5. These values may change depending on how our letters work out, but just to give a rough cube to start working with. So next I want to add my letters. So I'm going to do that by starting a sketch. I'm going to click on the front face. That's where my W is going to go. So I'm going to turn to my front face. And then I'm going to click. You can see the text up here. So I click text. I'm going to start in the top corner, go down the bottom corner. I'm just going to type a capital W. And I'm going to make it bold so it shows up. And when I hit my green check, you see it's a little bigger than the cube I would need it. So I'm going to measure how far it is from one point to the far point. And it tells us we need 2.149, so 2.2 inches will be more than enough, essentially 2.15. So we're going to have to go back and edit what we've already made. So I'll hit my green check now to accept, but we do have to go back and edit our first sketch. So I'm going to go back to sketch 1 and edit that sketch where it says 1.5 and make that 2.2 and hit enter. Hit the green check. And now you can see my W is fully within my cube. I have a little extra hanging over it, and I knew I would. That's perfectly fine. Then we'll come over on the side and do the same process, only with the letter C. So I'm going to start a sketch. I'm going to click on that side. I'm going to turn to the right side so I can see it. And then I'm going to hit my text. Start in the top corner, go down to the bottom corner, type a capital C. I'll make it bold just so it shows up better, and hit my green check. This time the C fits in there well. It stays in my box, so I'm good there. And I can hit my green check. Then it's showing some constraints it can't solve, generate properly. We can edit that if you want to. You can edit, and all you have to do is delete those constraints on there. Once I'm in that view, I can delete those constraints. So I can right click and delete sketch entity, and that sets my sketch is fine. I could constrain it and put it on the edge with some constraints. I don't need to though. I'm do the same thing with this sketch. I'm going to edit. I'm going to turn so I can see a little better. And I'm just going to right click and delete that constraint. Again, I'm not too worried about making it perfect here. I just want to get this letter cube created. So now we got two good sketches. We could again constrain them, but we don't need to in this case. Hit the extrude button to extrude out the W. This time it's going to be a little different. We're going to use this intersect button. I'm going to click inside my W so it's the W shape, and I'm going to change my blind to through all. This keeps our W and takes off the excess of our cube. So hit my green check, and that accepts that. Similar process with the C. I'm going to hit extrude. Again, I'm going to hit intersect. I'm going to click inside my C, and I'm going to change it through all. This time I want to merge with all though. So I want to merge the scope, and that gives us that WC we're looking for. Hit my green check, and you can see on the front view, it's going to look like a W. If I change to my side view, so if I go over to my right hand side, it looks like a C. So that's the initial cube I'm looking for. Hopefully this helps you create your own initial cube using the first letter of your first name and the first letter of your last name. Good luck.